Yo YouTube, it's time for some more sales order pulling here, and I also want to talk a little bit about the holiday season coming up and how to handle an increase in sales. Hopefully there's an increase in sales. I feel like I'm starting to see that a little bit more. Football is moving. The beginning of the football season was actually really slow. It felt like a lot of the players who had, even started out the season hot, other than some of the rookies like Jaden Daniels and when Drake May got the starting job, I pushed some sales for them. But some of the players who are having really good seasons, even Mahomes is not having his best season, but they're 8-0. Usually that would kind of push some of his sales as he moves towards potentially another Super Bowl. Okay, so I'm looking for this matchup card here. Love this one. Reggie Bush and Vince Young from Press Pass. You guys know my affinity for the Sage and Press Pass rookies of Hall of Famers, legends, stars, that kind of thing. Done really well with those. That sold for $3.99. So I feel like that's starting to come around now. I had some Justin Jefferson sales recently. He's having a good season. So it's not just the rookies anymore. What is this one? Bag 8. Let's see. We're looking for a Jerry Rice, but I didn't see it in here. A gold Jerry Rice. I might have to look that one up. 813. Wait, I'm in 814, aren't I? I am. I'm in the wrong date. Alright, so we got to go to 813. I have a lot of extra bags that need to be put away. I'm waiting to get my new cabinet in here. That's on the project list for this weekend. So hopefully I can get that done and I can start organizing that. I'll make a video. There he is. Cracked Ice Jerry Rice. I see some of the more legends and stuff like that are starting to sell out of football. That now with football seeming like it has a bit of a slow start this year, baseball seemed to carry on for a while with two major market teams being in the World Series with two huge stars being Aaron Judge and Ohtani, as well as, several other stars. So hopefully we'll see, football carry on longer. Okay, so we've got a vintage basketball, which I don't have much of. I did just buy some, though. So Junior Bridgman for the Bucks. Let's see if we can find that. Don't have a ton of basketball vintage. It's not bagged yet, but I figured I could find it pretty easily. So I'd just get it done. Okay, so we need Junior Bridgman. I want to try to get a lot more vintage basketball. I know of a place where I can get some. I just need to look at the players a little bit more. I don't know vintage basketball very well. There he is. So, since I'm getting baseball and football down pretty well, I want to take some time and study more of the basketball. Okay, then we've got... It's kind of funny, I was just looking at these cards yesterday and thinking, is anybody going to buy Garfield cards now? I bought them right before the movie came out. And so I sold this Garfield Pet Force card, Garzuka. And I thought, well, I might be stuck with the last of these, and just sell one here and there, which I'm sure will still be the case. But there we go, Pet Force. But yeah, ironically, I sold one like shortly after I was talking about that. I have a Europe Beavis and Butthead. That's also in the non-sport drawer. I'll be glad when these are sick. I'll be glad when these are converted over. When all of it's converted over, just to reduce my amount of time I'm using trying to do this on a regular basis. Okay, so we need a card called Sick, where they're in their underwear. Beavis Head and Butthead continues to be a good seller for me. So what do you guys think? Do you think sales have been picking up? Do you think they've slowed down? What's selling for you? I'm really trying to boost my non-sport stuff right now. It seems to be doing the best. For getting quicker sales, like I can list non-sport stuff and sell them within a short period of time, where some of the sports stuff they'll sell, but I feel like some of them I have to list and then kind of sit on them for a bit until I can get a sale, unless you price them very, very aggressively, which I don't want to do necessarily. But election day is today. That might have something to do with it. People might be just kind of trying to get through that process first and then get back to hobbies and holidays and all that good stuff. Got a couple of Barry Sanders here, some base Pro Set, which is always nice to sell. Those are pretty cheap cards, so good return on those. So 81322 is right here. So we need a 1990 Pro Set. There we go. And then 1010-6. We need a 91 Pro Set. So again, here's an example. You know, Barry stuff has been a slower seller for me than normal. But here's a sale, so they're definitely, I should look at that, 1010, yeah. 1010-6 we need. But I just had a couple sales. Of course, it's the last one in the drawer. Oh no, it's not. Last one in the drawer is always the worst to try to dig out. So we need another Pro Set Barry. I'm at almost, the one good thing about it not being quite as busy for sales is I'm almost at 1010-6, right? Yeah. I'm almost at the 55,000 mark on listings in my primary store, so I'm looking forward to finishing that out. Is it this one? No, it's this one right here. Looking forward to maximizing the listings there and start working on the next portion of the growth of my business, which will be the second store, and then more end listings, sell similar, and a couple other things that are going to be in the works. I'm ready to go. I just need to finish out my listings. I do not have the scanner right now. Charlie has the scanner, so I'm just doing shiny cards, which are great because they're great sellers, the best sellers. Here is a Leaf Ryan Sandberg that's sold, $2.99, but they don't go as fast. So sometimes you're selling them faster than you can list them, and just have to be patient. You got to be patience is key with a grind type business. 218. Let's see, what do we need? 18.3. Here we go. 18.3. Yeah. So we need a vintage football here. Really want to focus a lot on picking up more vintage. A couple different reasons. There's always buyers on eBay for vintage, and a lot of them will just pay full price, which is great, and buy multiple cards. The other thing is, it's kind of simpler, is maybe not the right way to put it, but that's how I'm going to put it. I can pretty much sell anything vintage. So I can, you know, as long as I get a good price on a lot, or, you know, if they're all commons, you know, come up with like a base price I can pay. Is it this one? No. This is some promo card. I don't even know what this is. Mike Plug cards. I got $3.99 for this thing. I don't even know what it is. It's just a paper card. It's not foil or anything. This would have came from one of my promo lots I would have bought, I'm guessing. 275. So yeah, I think vintage is going to be a big play for me this year. I didn't focus on it too much last year. 11, 12. Didn't focus too much on it last year because I was trying to do a lot of building out on other stuff, different sports. I didn't have much baseball. I've gotten much further with that. And, you know, I was buying out some tables and just doing some other things. I'll have to go pull this one. The bag is in, because it needs to go in my other cabinet. It's in another box. This Michael Vick Victory Rookie. I got that for 50 cents. At that recent card shop buy. Sold it for $7. So, good one there. Alright, we got a DC Harley Quinn card. 623. But I think vintage is going to be a big expansion into my new store. I want to have some degree of separation from my main store to my second store, and I think there she is. DC Bombshells. Cool card. Harley Quinn on it there. $4.99 for that. So I'm thinking that's going to be where a big focus will be on the new store. Will be vintage. I thought about focusing more on non-sport. The thing is I'll sell a lot of non-sport cards with sport cards to buyers. And I don't really want that to end. But I very rarely sell non-sport or even modern cards with vintage cards. Sometimes I do, especially like team buyers or whatever, but for the most part I have vintage buyers and I have modern buyers. Here we go, Mark Messier Pro Set card. Sells low-end Pro Set stuff selling. $1.99. Feels good to sell a hockey card though. Don't have much of that. I did just buy some hockey as well, so looking to boost that up, and some golf. Okay, here's a Troy Aikman Topps Finest card that is in the box since I just listed it, so I'll pull that out in a little bit. 1924. So I think if I separate out the vintage from the modern between the two stores, that would be the best. There's a Harrison Smith Halloween card, $1.99. That would be the best way to perform, and then leave the non-sport and the modern sport focus in the current store. Okay, here's a 97 Favre card, not bagged yet, so I have to pull that. Dragon's Lair card. I just bought these Dragon's Lair packs. I tried to make a video opening these packs and camera didn't work, or I just took a picture or whatever, but I had no video after I opened them. And that's the downside to a breaking video. If you didn't get the video and you open the cards, that's kind of the end of it. Anyway, I got this Dragon's Lair card from Cardsmiths. Bought a pack of these, and that sold for $4. So that, of course, is in the new stuff. Same with this one, a Luca Panini sticker. Just got from the card shop buy. Sold that for $3.50. Okay, and then we got this Charles Barkley 172. It's right on the front. I was loving that happens. We got this Team USA Charles Barkley card, and that sold for $1.99. And then we got a Stadium Club Chrome, George Brett. So what usually happens at the end of the season, I've been noticing more and more, is that the modern players kind of stop selling. You know, unless they're World Series champs or MVPs, you know, like Freddie Freeman, obviously, right now. But the modern players stop selling a bit, and then the vintage player sales pick up. Hall of Famers, team greats, stuff like that. So people are kind of still into baseball. There's George Brett and baseball cards, but they're just not. The modern players are kind of done for the year. Especially with baseball, I feel like the players change teams a lot. So you kind of like, I don't even know if who's on the team this year is going to be on the team next year. Seems like there's a lot of like total rebuilding time. Here's another star football player. We've got a Dan Marino card. Haven't sold a ton of Dan Marino lately. Brady stuff has picked up a little bit. There he is. Fleer metal. It sold for $7. Nice one there. Yeah, I think we'll start seeing a lot of modern basketball. I've sold some modern basketball too, though, but modern football and basketball I think will really pick up. I got a Sonic the Hedgehog sticker. Let's see, it's the one with the big 2 in the front right here for $7.99. Alright, and then speaking of baseball, we've got a Aaron Judge from the All-Star set, so I'll have to pull that out of the boxes down there. And that sold for $10. This Jaden Daniels Sage I just bought at the card shop sold for $5.99. Alright, now we got a base Brett Favre, so I'm going to have a lot of stuff to pull out of the other box. A lot of stuff I just listed just already sold, which is not that unusual. 14.5. What's unusual is I don't have them in my drawers right now. Kind of in that next transition phase. I have the cabinet. Did I really sell 2 of those? I think I might have just had another sale. Yep. Tom Brady. We were just talking about Brady sales. So they're just kind of in a box until I can get, and the other one I gotta pull. So that is it for the sales for today. So fairly short video, a little bit slower sales, and then stuff I gotta pull out of the other box. I can kind of show you what where my other packs are being stored right now. So I just have this 5-row that I've got. So they're all dated and labeled and everything. They just need to go into not really the new cabinet, but just the stuff down there that hasn't been bagged yet just needs to be shifted over to the new cabinet so I can put the packs in. So that's today's plan. But that's it for this video. Thanks again so much for watching. I appreciate all of you. Give this a like if you enjoyed it. Share if you think someone else would want to watch it. And join the Discord. There's a link in the description down below. Don't forget about the GOAT Show, January 12th at the historic Riverside Ballroom in Green Bay. I hope to see you there. If we do have tables left, if you want to get a dealer table, contact me or contact the information on the poster you saw on your screen there. And that's about it. And remember, you can't sell what you don't list. And we'll see you again soon.